Welcome everyone to 25 Days of Gore ECCW pay-per-view, and tonight we have a hell of a contest. I am Mr. Prada, always bringing the action live from Las Vegas, and tonight all championships are on the line, not to mention one of the newest titles, the New Blood Championship. But first, the Hardcore title. Who is going to come and challenge the champion, Frank the Butcher? Here he is, and his name is Ricky Savage. This guy has been sending warning promos for a while now, and he's here on Gore to challenge Frank the Butcher, the Hardcore champion, in his very first match, his debut here. Let's see what Ricky Savage can do with Frank the Butcher. Ricky Savage, a very creepy individual who's coming out here with a bat and a creepy mask that says, "Please stop me." And I'm pretty sure here on Gore there are many people that can probably stop Ricky Savage, but we're gonna see if Frank the Butcher can stop him and stop him from taking his Hardcore championship on the 25 Days of Gore. I'm happy to be bringing this first pay-per-view for the holidays. 25 days is finally here. Christmas time. We're all ready to open gifts and presents. And tonight these wrestlers will have the chance to get surprises, open presents, get gifts. You know, we don't know what's going to happen on Gore, but here he is, the Hardcore champion of ECCW Gore, Frank the Butcher, making his entrance here. Gore's been moving well so far, and tonight with the first pay-per-view, I'm sure it'll be nothing less than entertaining to watch these stars compete in that ring. Even though Frank is another dark, creepy individual, he is never shy to get the attention of these fans and give them a show. Like to know what's going through Frank's mind. He has to fight this looks like a killer or a monster that nobody even knows anything about. This Ricky Savage, his background is rather eerie with his promos, but we're going to see what he's all about. We're going to see if he could take it to the Butcher tonight. Frank is just a monster. Very few men can even stand toe-to-toe with this man. Fans ready for a fight. There's that beautiful Hardcore championship that's on the line. Will Savage win it on his first night, his debut on Gore, on the Gore pay-per-view, the first pay-per-view, 25 Days of Gore. The challenger looks menacing indeed. He also looks ready though. There we see the champion, Frank the Butcher, ready to butcher Ricky Savage and any other opponent that steps in his way. Look at the face of that guy. I would not like to step in his butcher shop when there's no meat. Frank the Butcher has been a hell of a champion so far for the Hardcore division. Will this newcomer be able to take that championship away? Ref raising that championship for everybody to see it. And there we go. Ref calls for the bell. A big boot, big running boot right to the face of Frank the Butcher. And Ricky Savage is going right at him, just like his last name, just like a savage. But Butcher reverses it with a clothesline. And Butcher is not scared. He's going right under that ring and he's going to pull out a weapon. He pulls out a bat. Could be the same bat that Ricky came out with. Savage taking a bat away from Butcher and dropping it. I would have used it. But Frank, here we go. He just like suplexed him and dropped him. Frank never shy to make his opponent feel pain, just like he did right there with that huge elbow to Ricky Savage. Oh, what a beautiful move there by Frank, just throwing his opponent. Savage trying to fight back. And a huge clothesline from hell. Laid Frank right out and he sticks on top of him. No time to show off there, Savage. Frank tried to go for him, but Savage, oh, what is... Oh, that's a beautiful move. That's like the Sister Abby. It was a beautiful move. Frank dizzy. Savage looked like he was going for something there. And then, oh, no, that was the Sister Abby. I'm sorry. That was a hell of a maneuver by Savage. We got to cover 1, 2. No, Frank, the last minute getting out of that pin situation, almost losing his hardcore title. Savage looking impressive early on. Frank stomping on Savage, and what is he? Oh, he's going to throw him like he did last time. Just picks him up and throws him like a sack of potatoes. Frank sitting Savage and pressing. He's just squeezing on that shoulder. Squeezing on that muscle. Oh, Frank went for the body bag, but Savage moved out of the way and tried to go for a quick pin. Frank kicking out rather quickly, though. Frank thrown to the corner, right on the turnbuckle. Savage picking him up. Look like what's he gonna do? He's gonna set him up for something huge. It looks like something, oh. What a huge fall away slam from the top of the rope. This Savage has a lot of strength, picking up 300 plus of Frank the Butcher like it was nothing, and now a kick to the midsection. Oh, here we go. Is that, oh, right on his face. Twisting plant, he planted him. Savage going for cover. 1, 2, 3, no. At the last second, Frank looked like he got his shoulder up. Ricky was arguing with the ref. And now, oh, another Sister Abby. We got to cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Savage has just defeated the hardcore champion, Frank the Butcher, for his hardcore title. Unbelievable match. Savage pretty much making quick work of Frank, and Frank slapping the hand of Savage before he left the ring. Savage doesn't look happy about that, but he is the new hardcore champion on his debut, and the next match is a 4-way Extreme Rules match for the New Blood Championship, a brand new title for the light heavyweights or cruiserweights of Gore is being presented, and these 4 men have a chance to fight for it. We're gonna witness it. We're gonna witness it live on the 25 Days of Gore. First man trying his luck for this new blood title, none other than Devontae Porter, the Hype Flame. And will the flame stay lit throughout this contest so he can become the first ever new blood champion of Gore? We will see. Looking ready as always, Devontae coming towards the ring. Fans always ready to see Devontae Porter. Very talented young individual. I've seen all this young talent, and I know there's a lot of high flyers that may not get a chance to get those other titles, so I had to bring a championship just for them, as tough as they are. And add something else to spice up, their careers here on ECCW Gore. High Flame very ready to compete tonight. You can see how anxious and excited he was in the backstage area earlier on, and you can tell as he made his entrance just a couple of moments ago. Next competitor heading to the ring, though, in this 4-way Extreme Rules match. And there he is. We just signed him, and he is a member of the newest stable created by yours truly, because I see the potential in my stars. The Winner's Circle. And this man is none other than the Stud. And he is ready for his debut tonight. Stud strutting to the ring. Just another high flyer added to the Gore roster and this new blood division. Can the Stud bring that championship home with him on his debut? That would be incredible. And at the same time, he could bring some gold into the hands of the Winner's Circle. That would be amazing. Stud looking great, looking happy to be here. But he's going to have a hard time as he has 3 other men in his way of winning that title. Stud, I believe he was traded for Scorpion. You know, it was a trade. You know, didn't want to get rid of Scorpion, but it was a trade that had to be done. Came with the other trade of Louis C. for Max Steel. Max Steel now a member of the Gore roster. We'll see where he fits in as the days and weeks progress on ECCW. Still early days of Gore. Everybody's still falling into their rightful places, finding their spot, seeing where they belong. And the third man headed towards the ring, Brandon Washington, an incredible athlete, a hell of a high flyer, and that's why he's in this match for this new title. Brandon Washington, he's a hell of a competitor. He even still wrestles here and there on Rush, part of UCW. But he belongs to the Gore roster, and he will compete for this new blood title tonight on the 25 days. With those explosions for Washington. Wants to give the fans their money's worth, as do the other Gore roster members. And the fourth man making his entrance, vying for a spot. Well, he has a spot for this new blood title. Oh yeah, it was Kid Thunder, but he had an injury, so we had to replace him with none other than Kenji. Kenji, a last-minute spot. You know, I'm even sorry I overlooked him. Was supposed to be Kid Thunder, but Kid sprained his ankle at the last second during a training session, and Kenji was chosen to take his spot. And I believe it was a hell of a choice if it wasn't Kid Thunder to replace him with Kenji, a hell of a competitor. And he has a hell of a chance tonight of getting some gold, getting a strap around his waist. All these men will be great champions. Oh yeah, we're going to get this match underway. New Blood Division Championship. That's the title right there. They're fighting for 4 individuals. 4-way Extreme Rules match. Title made for the light heavyweights, the high flyers, the guys, you know, that can't go against a 7-footer. And even if they could, you know, they may not win that championship. So, something just for them. And the match starts. And here we go. Hype Flame getting Brandon Washington out of the ring. Kenji working on the Stud. Stud with a kick to the midsection of Kenji. Hype Flame. A couple of rights to Brandon Washington. Stud reversing Kenji in an inverted DDT as Washington picks up Hype Flame. Stud with an incredible kick to the back of the head of Kenji. Looking like he's trying to drag him. He's just gonna stomp on his arm there. Looks like he's gonna fly. Hey, he's gonna fly a little. Oh, beautiful move. Like a 360 or 450 splash off of the apron. Nice springboard. Covered by Hype Flame very early. I don't even think that was a 1. Cole. Well, not Cole, I'm sorry, Stud. These two guys look a lot like each other, so, you know. And they're in the same crew, so easy to make that mistake. Sorry about that one. The Stud. What a kick. Brandon Washington and Kenji joining forces for like 3 seconds just for that move. The Stud getting back up. Porter outside of the ring. Stud gonna throw Washington to the turnbuckle. Looking like he's gonna do something. Beautiful. Oh, that was a beautiful. Looked like he was gonna go for a tornado DDT. No, he went to the apron with that turn and choked him right on the ropes. Porter covering Washington. No. Kenji jumping into the ring just in case he had to break it up. That was a beautiful move by Stud there. Very impressive. Porter with a huge move on Brandon Washington. Oh, he just missed that leg drop. Washington getting out of the way at the last second. Stud he just put Kenji to sleep right now outside of the ring and throwing him back in there. Washington with 2 clotheslines and a beautiful drop kick. Cole, oh, he catches. I keep saying Cole the Stud. I'm so sorry. Catches both Kenji and Brandon Washington at the exact same time. It was a beautiful move by Stud. Very impressive in his first match on ECCW. Gore. Is the Stud going for a quick pin on Kenji? 1. No. Very early in the contest. Only got a 1 count. Kenji picking up the Stud. Kenji just messed up the move. Devontae Porter was going for something. Oh, and that was a beautiful German suplex by Kenji. And the Stud rolling out of the ring. Brandon Washington getting back in the ring. Oh, Porter just dropping Kenji on his neck on the ropes there. Cole back up on his feet, gonna slide into the ring. Wow, what a move by Brandon Washington. Just jumped from the other side of the ring, through the ropes, and into a tornado DDT on Kenji. Incredible move. Stud running back in the ring. Everybody just got back into the ring at the same time. Washington going for a pin on Kenji. We got a 1, 2, no. Close to a victory, but no. Elbow off of the second rope onto the Stud, and a cover by Devontae Porter. We got a no, almost had a 2, not even a 2. Brandon looks like he's gonna set up Kenji for something. No, but he got off that rope when he felt Porter was running towards it. So Kenji sending Washington into the ramp. Well, not the ramp, the apron. Sorry about that. The Stud with a nice suplex. Snap suplex on Hype Flame. Kenji looking for something. Oh, the beautiful kick. That beautiful kick just laid out Brandon Washington, and Stud with a kick of his own laying out Devontae Porter and going for something, but he corrected himself in midair. The Stud is ready. He's a high flyer, this Stud. What's he gonna go for? Oh, a curb stomp. He just kicked his face into the mat. What a move by the Stud, just laid out Kenji. Brandon Washington going for a sneaky pin. Will he get it? No, High Flame was very aware of what Brandon Washington was up to. Washington with a beautiful splash, like, I don't know if that was a 750 or 60, but he just did it off of that second rope onto Kenji, and I know he's feeling it right now. Washington with an incredible chance here. He's left alone in the ring. Both Stud and Porter are outside. He needs to go for a pin here. Oh, that was a great move by Washington. Great move, but a sweep by Kenji, and Stud back into the ring. So is Porter. And we got a four-way again. Stud throwing Washington. Well, no, I thought he was going to throw him, but Washington turning it into a sunset flip into the pin. Come on, ref. 1, 2, no. Oh, Stud reversing it, but to no avail. At the same time, Kenji tried to go for a pin. That didn't work either. Brandon Washington just went flying over that ropes, and Stud's going to work on him. And that was a beautiful move by Kenji. 1, 2, no. Porter kicking out. Once again, all four men in the ring. Nice backdrop to Kenji by Porter. Now Porter looking to interrupt. Oh, I think that was a kick, and going for the pin right in front of Washington. Brandon's going to see you, Porter. Not invincible. Right. Three-way right here. Kenji on the outside. Beautiful neck breaker by Devontae. And now Brandon Washington with an inverted DDT drop. I think that's what that's called. And now you can see the dizzy Porter. Brandon Washington is just standing there, letting Porter get what's wrong with Washington. I don't know what he did right there. But Kenji running back in the ring and back dropping Porter and rolling out. And now it's Kenji and Washington by themselves. What's Kenji gonna do? Oh, he just dropped him. Dropped Washington right on his stomach, and now a beautiful jumping knee. Oh, and he holds it for the pin. 1. You see the Stud try to break it up. Looked like he was going for a baseball slide. Thank God Washington kicked out, because that would have been a huge fail for the Stud. Kenji with a huge kick with a pin. 2. Almost. Kenji almost became the New Blood Division champion. Beautiful kick to the Stud. Going for another cover. Will Kenji get it? 2. No, the Stud kicking out. Look at the fight in the Stud. Kenji coming off the second rope with a splash, but he misses. Washington crawling, trying to get back up on his feet. Stud needs to pay attention, because that could cost him. What's he gonna do to Porter here? Oh, what a beautiful neck breaker. Went for a suplex and modified it into a neck breaker. Kenji needs to get back in this. Oh, Washington reversing, kicking Porter in the shin, and now Cole gonna go. No, it looked like he was gonna go for another curb stomp. Oh, Porter breaking up Washington's move, and a clothesline over the top rope. Kenji throwing Stud on his neck to the ropes, and he just threw Porter off of the apron, and Kenji going crazy, going outside. Going after Porter, sending him back into the ring, and what's he gonna do? Nice punch. Oh, inverted backflip suplex, and he's getting crazy, but Washington's there, and he's gonna mess up Kenji's intentions. Oh, and a jawbreaker. A stunning jawbreaker to Brandon Washington. And a huge backdrop. Washington rolling out of the ring. Stud back on his feet, sliding into the ring. Beautiful German suplex by Kenji to Devontae Porter. And a beautiful kick knocking out Devontae. Well, Devontae knocked out so quickly and revived himself, started crawling. He's back up on his feet fairly quickly after a hell of a kick by Kenji. Right, Porter breaking that up right there. Just jumping on that rope. Dispersed that situation quickly. Snap brainbuster by Stud to Porter. Brandon Washington looks like he's going to throw Kenji out of the ring. He's going after him. Stud with Porter. What's this? He's going to set him up for something here. Oh, he just put him to sleep. I think it was a go to sleep into a hell of a kick right in the face. And he's going for a pin here. Ref, get him. 1, 2, 3. Oh, unbelievable. The Stud has just became the first ever New Blood champion. With a beautiful go to sleep into a running kick into the face of Devontae Porter. And getting that, look at that kick again earlier on in the contest. Kenji with a beautiful move there, going for a pin. It wasn't successful. Oh, and Porter with that crazy kick right there to the face of Stud. There you see Kenji going for that. And the Stud trying to save it with a baseball slide, but that didn't work out. But still, the Stud was able to pull one out here tonight on his debut and become the New Blood champion. The Stud. Great performance. Bringing the title to the winner's circle. Next match we have is the television championship match. Eli, he's been going through so much pain, and tonight he just may be rewarded going against the television champion Colt Shields. Finally, these two are gonna go at it one-on-one. Eli going through 2 weeks of You're Screwed matches, and getting his butt handed to him. But tonight, he's gonna go one-on-one with the TV champion Colt Shields. And I'm sure it's going to be a great match. Eli on his way to the ring on the 25 days of Gore. Can he become the television champion? Will Colt be able to part ways with that title after holding on to it for so long? These two men, since the beginning of Gore, they've had this feud. They've created this rage and hate against each other, and it's just been brewing. And tonight, it could be settled, or it could just be the beginning of the story. We don't know what's going to happen in this match. And this match is a last man standing match. So let's not forget that. No pins, no countouts, no submissions, no disqualifications, nothing. Just knock your opponent out so he can't get back up before the ref counts to 10. And here he is, your television champion of ECCW, Colt Shields, walking towards the ring to defend that title against Eli Satoru. Colt Shields always bringing that bag, and I'm hoping one day he'll take out whatever he has in it. We don't know what could be in there, but he's been coming with it ever since the start of Gore. Maybe he has a surprise in there for Eli. Could be the Santa Claus of Swamp River for 25 days of Gore. Colt Shields is ready. And he's come out here to defend his championship against a great competitor. Eli Satoru, there you go, that beautiful title on the line. There's your challenger. Looks like he just wants that bell to ring. This guy enjoys being gifted with pain. He loves getting beat up, punished. He's just like, he just asks for more and more. And you know what? I don't mind giving it to him. I'll sick the whole roster on you, Eli, if you want. Shields holding up that title, but the question is, will he be holding it up for the last time as he gives it to the ref? Let's go. I want this match to get underway. Ref, show that belt and ring the bell. Hell of a match this is going to be. Let's go. Ref ringing the bell. Last man standing. Colt going after Eli. Picking him up. What's he going to do with him? Oh, he just TKO'd him. The very first move. A very rough move by Colt Shields. Colt is not playing. He came to play. He came to fight. And he came to keep that TV title. And now he's just going to... just rammed his fist into the chest of Eli. Eli reversing it to a shoulder block. DDT to Colt Shields. If I was in this match, I'd be pulling out all types of weapons, trying to knock my opponent out and getting that ref to count to 10 as quick as possible. Colt with a beautiful power move there, laying Eli out, and he looks like he's, oh yeah, punches to the face of Eli, but with Eli, he may like it. Alright, Colt throwing Eli to the ropes. Oh, they just bump off each other. Eli with a huge right hand. Oh, and a beautiful splash, a front face splash by Eli. Colt turning it around. Eli turning it around. Alright, Eli throwing Colt to the ropes. What's he going to do? Alright, neck breaker. Beautiful. Beautiful neck breaker to Colt Shields. These two back and forth early on, as you see right there. Oh, just like I said, back and forth reversals. These two must be studying each other. Nice snap suplex by Eli. Satoru more than ready for this match after all the punishment he's been going through the past few weeks on Gore. Colt always ready for a match. That's why he's kept that title for so long. Oh, a package DDT and a hell of a Christmas package to Colt Shields that was. Eli flying with that 450 splash off of the ropes from the apron. Ref counting. Got a 6 going on there. 7. Colt back on his feet at 7. Eli back on him. He's looking for an electric chair drop here. Oh, and he's going to give it to him. And it looks like Colt's neck fell off right on that rope. Colt looked like he hit hard onto that rope to the neck there. And he's down. Going for the count again. I think that's a 7. That's an 8. Colt back up to his feet again. Colt reversing that. Not for nothing. I think Eli asking for all these matches has made him tougher so he could withstand more pain to prepare him to fight Colt Shields. But we're going to see if it works out for him as Colt picks him up. Oh, but Eli reversed that with a kick to the head. Oh, beautiful. suplex onto the head of Colt Shields, and the ref with a 2 count and a 3 count. Ref counting. Colt getting up at 6. Eli wants to win this championship. Jawbreaker by Colt. Colt needs to get back the momentum of this match. Eli keeps reversing everything with a huge DDT, planting Colt Shields in the mat. Ref counting again. Soon as the individual falls with both shoulders to the floor, the count begins. And once that ref counts to 10, you're out of there. Eli right back on to Colt Shields with a snap suplex. Eli's not playing. Eli is trying to end this and end this early. I don't even think he's interested in punishing Colt. Even though he is punishing him while he's in this match. Ref counting again, but Colt keeps getting back up and Eli keeps on him. Now looking like he's gonna, oh, look at that submission, working on the legs, the back, and the neck all at once of Colt Shields. Another count by the ref. Will Colt Shields be able to get back up from this one? I don't even think we've seen the ref try to count with Eli on the floor yet. It's been all Eli. Earlier was back and forth, but it's been all Eli. Colt, though, always trying to fight back, but Eli reverses everything Colt throws at him. Colt reversing that. Eli. Colt reversing that one. Colt's being able to reverse, but oh my, that was a huge full Nelson. I didn't know if that hurt Colt Shields, because it looked like Eli reversed it, but no, Colt planted Eli, and now the ref is counting. Will it be over for Satoru after all these weeks? Will Colt be the victor? Oh, Eli starting to crawl. Got the shoulders off the ground. He's right back on Colt. That arm breaker. 2 from the ref. 3. The ref's going to keep counting till Colt can get back up. Come on, Shields. Get back up on your feet. Fans chanting and the crowd excited. They want Shields to get back up. But Eli again with that maneuver, working on all of that so that Colt cannot have the strength to get back up. Ref counting again. Will Colt get back up? I think he's about to get to 7. Colt starting to move. Eli back on him, and another count. 2. Eli's been on him like a maggot on bones or flesh or something. The ref's getting closer to the count of 10. I think he's going to hit 8. Got a 9. And it's over. Eli Satoru just kicked Colt at the last second, and that was it for Colt Shields. We have a new television champion. Unbelievable. I was expecting Colt to get back up, and he did not. Eli was just on him the entire match. And I'm just speechless. Colt's been the champion for so long. And Eli has taken that title from Shields on the 25 days of Gore. You can see the ref counting all the way up to 10. Eli just standing over his opponent. And here he is, your new ECCW Gore Television Champion Eli Satoru defeating Colt Shields. And the next match is your ECCW Pride Championship. Tamashin getting a title match through the 30-man blitz to take on the Pride Champion Galante in this Pride Rules title match. And the first man coming out, the challenger, Tamashin, one half of the Flames of Olympus. Surprising to me, these two haven't really went for the tag titles yet. And now Tamashin's getting the opportunity to become the Pride Champion tonight if he defeats Galante. Galante, a double champion, taking the titles back from Louis C. right before Louis C.'s departure from ECCW Gore in the trade for Max Steel. Galante is double duty here tonight, defending that Pride title now in this match against Tamashin. And in the main event, he will be defending the world title against Joe Rivers. Don't let Tamashin fool you. One half of the Flames of Olympus is very strong, very ready, and more than capable of becoming your new Pride champion. So I'm pretty sure Galante is not even underestimating this man, even though Galante doesn't care and he's a party man. But he's a smart man. Galante's double duty can turn into four-way duty because this match is under Pride rules. And it can be up to 2 out of 3 falls. And if it goes to 3 falls, that's 3 matches. And then Galante's world title match, 4 matches. And here is your double champion, Galante, coming to the ring with the Pride Championship strapped around his waist. And he's always ready to defend any title he has. He has since he gained that world title at the Crazy 8's ladder match. And he has been incredible so far. Galante, the head of the elegance department, and he's ready to fight, ready to defend that title. Galante's just a hell of a competitor, but one half of the Flames of Olympus, I'm telling you, he's another hell of a competitor. There's that beautiful Pride Championship. Your challenger standing tall and ready for a match. Tamashin. And there is your Pride champion, Galante, ready to defend his title here tonight. Ref raising that championship, and once he does that, he's gonna ring the bell, and we're gonna be underway at the 25 Days of Gore pay-per-view for this Pride title. And here we go, Tamashin going right after Galante with a round of punches to the face. Galante feeling those earlier on. Galante went for a kick, and Tamashin went for a kick, but Galante tried to go for a chokeslam there, and Tamashin, oh, huge move by Tamashin. Believe that was his finisher, and he's going for the cover. 1, 2, no. I think he calls that the Olympian neck breaker. Just smashing Galante on the top of his neck. And he may be going for another one here. Yes, he is. Oh, the Olympian neck breaker. Tamashin going for a pin here. 1, 2, no. Tamashin's been on top of Galante since the ringing of the bell. He's trying to end this quickly, but I hope he knows there's going to be another fall if he gets the first one. Galante What's he gonna do here to Tomashin? Oh, just DDT'd him on the apron. Going for a cover. Hurry up, ref. Hurry up, ref. 1, 2. No, that could have been it if it was inside of the ring. The ref taking a while to get outside to make the cover. Galante going under the ring. Oh, and he's got that sledgehammer. Got that sledgehammer. He just hit Tomashin. Now Galante. What's he gonna do? All the way around. Oh, like a spine buster to Tomashin outside of the ring and an elbow to the spine. Going for a cover. Hurry up, ref. 1, 2. No. Tomashin able to get out of that pinning predicament. And Galante is livid. Tomashin reverses that into an inverted DDT. Or reverse DDT. Tomashin going for that sledgehammer, but Galante not letting him. Tomashin. A tombstone to Galante. Outside of the ring, and the ref's going to go for the cover. 1, 2. Galante wasn't able to get the pin there. Tomashin wasn't able to get the pin there. It's an incredible match so far for the Pride Championship. Galante was going to go for a chop. Tomashin throws him into the ring. Galante escaping that. I think Galante should stay on top of him. There's no time to worry about these fans, Galante. They don't care about you. They only care about themselves. Tomashin. Oh, beautiful reversal by Galante with a nice kick to the face of Tomashin. Going for it. No. Looked like he was going to go for a choke slam, but elbows from Tomashin. And he's going to just throw him. Throw him on that mat. And another tombstone power driver by Tomashin. Looking to set Galante up here. Looking like it's going to be another Olympian neck breaker. On for a pin. 1, 2. No, Galante able to get out of that. These two powerhouses. Two bulls going at it. Now Tomashin with a nice elbow and a belly to belly overhead to Galante. What's this? What's Tomashin gonna do? He's got Galante up. Oh, just throws him right on the ropes, neck first. Galante, nice clothesline to Tomashin. Galante looking for something under the ring. Tomashin takes the candlestick away from Galante and attacks him. And he's pointing up to the gods, to the Olympians. What's Tomashin gonna do here? A tombstone to Galante. Going for a cover. 1, 2. No, Galante kicks out. Still fighting. Not going to let that Pride title slip out of his hands on the 25 days of Gore. But Tomashin looking to set him up with something. Could be the Olympian neck breaker. Going for another cover. Will he get it? 1, 2, 3, and Tomashin has got the first pinfall of this Pride Rules match. Tomashin needs to stay on him. He has the upper edge. He has the first win All he needs is one more pin and he will be your new Pride champion. But Galante looking like he's going to look for something under that ring, and he's pulled out a chair. No, not successful using it though. Tamashin knocking it out the hands. Galante going for a backbreaker there on Tamashin. Tamashin on the ground. Elbow to the spine. Galante going for a quick pin. 1, 2, no. To me, that looked like a desperation pin. Desperate pin there by Galante. Couldn't get it. Tamashin's huge. I think maybe Galante has met his match tonight. Galante, though, he's still fighting back. Don't let anything fool you. Galante is a great champion. Fighting back the big man. Now, reverse DDT to Galante by Tamashin. He's just going to pick him up. Oh, the Olympian neck breaker out of nowhere. And a pin. You got a 1, 2, 3. Your new Pride champion. Tamashin just covering Galante one more time and winning the title. Olympian neck breaker there. You see Galante with that beautiful DDT on the apron to Tamashin, but that wasn't enough. An elbow to the spine. Tamashin with a tombstone to Galante outside of the ring. Another tombstone. He hit him with about 4 tombstones and 4 Olympian neck breakers to take this match. See the ref counting outside of the ring, but that didn't work. But it did work inside. And your new Pride champion is Tamashin, one half of the Flames of Olympus. Incredible match. But Tamashin got both pinfalls on Galante. Incredible. Straight to your next match here on the 25 days of Gore. Look at the size of this Viking coming out here with that huge helmet. And I thought that, oh my God, that's a third Viking. The Vikings making their entrance, and I thought the guy with the helmet was either Wick or Tofik, but it wasn't. There's 3 Vikings. And they are here to challenge the Surplus Marines for this Gore Tag Team Championships. And will the third Viking even be a factor? Knowing the Surplus Marines, they are no strangers to combat, and they will be bringing backup, as Jason will accompany them to the ring. And the third Viking just pointing to the ring, and Tofik, Hagen, and Wick just jumping in it. Huge monsters, these Vikings, with a new look. They look tougher than ever, and bigger than ever. The third Viking just looks humongous. Makes these two look like the younger brothers or something. Vikings making their comeback to challenge for the Gore Tag Team titles to get their rematch. They never put their rematch clause in. Now's the time. They look very impressive, but here come the ECCW Gore Tag Team Champions. The Surplus Marines, Devil Dog, Gonzo being accompanied by Jason. These guys are always ready for a fight. Heading towards the ring. Still can't get over the appearance of the Vikings, coming with a third Viking, a huge Viking. The new look is amazing. Will the Surplus Marines be able to keep on with the winning streak they've been winning everything. They've been incredible here on Gore. They've been able to get through any obstacle I throw at them so far. Surplus Marines, tough as hell. But they got a hell of a contest tonight as they go against the returning Viking War Party. With those tag team championships that are on the line now in this match. They're your challengers, the big, huge Wick and the also huge Tofik Hagen. They want those titles back. The champions, Surplus Marines, ready to defend those titles. The first pay-per-view of Gore. Crazy 8's ladder match was the premiere of Gore. This is the very first pay-per-view of ECCW of the year. And it is the 25 days of Gore, and the match is underway. We just seen Tofik with a belly-to-belly to the Devil Dog, and he's working on the shoulder, trying to press on that muscle. Oh, huge Tofik ready to kick and punch and beat his way into the championship. The Devil Dog's not gonna let it go that easy. Sling Blade. Beautiful move by Devil Dog. And now he's looking to tap out the Viking. I think it's too early for any tap outs. I think the Viking's gonna get out of this one. Devil Dog trying to hold that. Tofik able to elbow his way out of that one. A huge chop to the face of Devil Dog, to the jaw. Viking fighting off Devil Dog. Looked like he was going to go for a belly to belly, and Devil Dog jumping and tagging the big Gonzo with a beautiful jumping punch to Tofik, and he's taking it to him using his strength, power, and speed. And now Tofik with a quick tag to the big Wick. Oh, a nice super kick by Gonzo to the chin of Wick, and now he's going to look to tap him out, stretching him out. I don't even know if Viking could stretch out that way. Gonzo is not showing any remorse for these Vikings. Throwing Wick right out of the ring. Will the big third Viking get involved? If he does, there's somebody. Yeah, he did get involved. He broke that move up, giving the edge to the Wick a little, but Gonzo still reversing. And an elbow to the face of Wick. Jason all the way on the other side. He needs to pay attention as that third Viking just got involved in this match. Wick back up. Going for Gonzo. What's he going to do? Oh, looking like he's going to go for a backbreaker, but Gonzo with a kick right to the face. Like an armbar. Will Wick tap out? Gonzo's into submission tonight. He's trying to make these Vikings tap. Will it happen? And will they keep their tag team titles? Wick close. No, he just got out of it. He was holding that submission for quite some time. These Vikings aren't going to tap out that easy. Like trying to tap out a tree. Gonzo throws Wick to their corner. Gonna tag in Devil Dog. They're gonna do something together here. What's this? Okay. Oh. Spiral. Suplex slam. Devil Dog with a pin, but the ref concerned with the third Viking, didn't pay attention. And even though Devil Dog, what's he gonna do? Oh, this beautiful splash, springboard splash off of the ropes there. The jawbreaker, and Wick reverses it. Looks like he's gonna stretch Devil Dog out. Yeah, no. Oh, into a TKO, a spinning TKO by the Wick. Huge Viking. Clothesline. Another clothesline to the Devil Dog. Throws Devil Dog to the corner. Oh, splash right into him and going off of the ropes. Oh, a huge splash into the Devil Dog. 300 pounds of Viking just ramming into your midsection. You know you're going to lose a couple of ribs after that one. Wick throwing Devil Dog to the corner. Kicking him. Oh, beautiful move, like a rolling senton onto the Devil Dog while he's on the corner. He just squashed him. Squashing him. Devil Dog still fighting with a nice kick right to the side of the head of Wick. Picking a big man up, but the big man reversed it into a neck breaker. He was able to pick up a huge Wick. Wick going for a tag there, tagging in Tawfik Hagen. Tawfik Hagen. See the run of adrenaline going into him. Devil Dog playing possum real quick. Looking around, turning his attention to Wick. I don't even think he knows Tawfik Hagen is the legal man. And Devil Dog was able to reverse that. Gonna try to tap out. We've seen this earlier on by Devil Dog with Tawfik Hagen as well. He's gonna try to tap him. Hagen tap. Hagen, no. Hagen able to get out of that. Wick is tired. You can see Wick resting on the side of the ropes, looking aired out. Marines are looking good so far. Vikings don't look too bad themselves. Who's going to leave with these tag team titles? Wick wants a tag, but Tawfik Hagen isn't finished yet. And a stomp right on the head of Devil Dog. He punched, and going for that huge kick to the back of the neck, but Devil Dog able to move at the last second. Devil Dog beating down Tawfik Hagen in his respective corner. What's he gonna? Oh, is he gonna do it? A huge running drop kick while Tawfik Hagen's head was hanging out of the ring. It's an impressive move, and once again Gore for a pin. But the Vikings have the attention of the ref. That third Viking keeps getting involved. Gonzo tagged in. Gonzo gonna go on that second rope. Gonna jump off with an elbow drop, but he misses at the last second. Tawfik was able to get up and avoid that elbow. Tawfik. Those huge elbows, ramming those elbows into the shoulders of Gonzo. I know that hurts. Tawfik sending Gonzo to the corner. Thought he was gonna tag in Wick, but he's gonna put Gonzo on a third rope, sit him up there. Tawfik Hagen looking like he's gonna do something huge, but Gonzo's fighting. Gonzo's fighting the big Viking off and throws him off of the ropes. Gets off of that. Gets out of that dangerous spot he was in. Gonzo looks like he's going to try to tap out Tawfik Hagen. Will he tap? Will he tap? It's over. The Viking tapped out after Gonzo threw him off of the rope. tapped out Tofik Hagen. Amazing. The Vikings lose. And the surplus Marines keep with their winning streak on Gore. Very impressive by Eddie Gonzalez and the Devil Dog. See Tofik Hagen with that neck breaker. Matter of fact, that was Wick. But Tofik Hagen right there with that kick. Devil Dog getting out of the way. Beautiful jumping drop kick from the outside. Still your Gore champions. Big hug on the 25 days of Gore. The surplus Marines. It was an incredible win. They took the big Vikings down, but the next match is gonna be the Hardcore Hearts Championship match. Aaron Mercer taking on this lady, the mysterious Viking Queen. I didn't even know the Vikings had a woman in it. Didn't know the Viking War Party had women in it, and now we see who Aaron Mercer's challenger is. The She-Viking, as it says on her attire. The Viking is huge, and she has a lot of hair on the eyebrows. She looks like a Viking. Keeping the hair short, though. She looks impressive. She looks huge. To compare against Aaron Mercer. Aaron Mercer looks like she got her work cut out for her. She has a She-Viking out here to challenge for a Hardcore Hearts Championship. Will she be able to defeat this woman or even keep up with her in a wrestling ring? But now, here she is, your Hardcore Hearts champion. None other than Aaron Mercer. With her new look, new attitude, and new personality. She's changed it up into Gore gear. And that's a great time to do it, because look who's going to challenge for your title. And Mercer looking like she dug deep into her dark side and pulled whatever she found right out. And that's who she is here tonight. Mercer's been a great champion. She's held that championship ever since the premier Crazy Eights. She's earned every minute of her success here on Gore. There's that beautiful Hardcore Hearts Championship, that white gold mixed with the ruby trim all the way around. But there's that She-Viking, the Viking Queen, ready. And she's not easy to look at. Aaron Mercer raising that title high with a killer grin. As usual, the ref takes that belt from the champion, shows the challenger what she or he may be winning, and raises it all the way up so the fans can see. One more look at the challenger, at the champion. And here we go, bell rung. The challenger Viking with a head scissors right off the bat, going right after the champion. Viking going right after Aaron. Look at the size difference. She looks like she can eat Aaron Mercer for breakfast. And I'm pretty sure that's what she's going to try to do. Another head scissors. You see this huge woman performing a head scissor on Aaron Mercer. Very impressive. Mercer throwing this huge woman out of the ring, and she's gonna slide from one side of the ring into a drop kick right into the other, into the face of the She-Viking. Going for Yep, going for a pin. Ref needs to get it. Got it. 1. This is a no-holds-barred match. Only pinfalls and knockouts are allowed. It's the only way you can win. Aaron shaking that bottom. Gonna turn into a moonsault. Beautiful move by Aaron. The She-Viking right back up to her feet. And she's fighting Mercer back. Aaron switching that up real quick. Mercer with a kick to the midsection. What's she gonna do? Looks like a... she's gonna hit her with that huge move, that face splash, the inverted face splash. Going for a pin. 1, 2, no. I think it's gonna take a little more to put away the Viking Queen. Mercer with a kick. Gonna do the same move again, that beautiful move she does. Oh, the face splash. And the ref needs to, 1, 2. Viking Queen kicks out once more. Jawbreaker. But the Viking Queen of Aaron Mercer throws her right into those steel steps. Oh, she's jumping senton right on the stomach. Now the Viking Queen just jumped right over that barricade. And I think she's waiting for Mercer to get up so they can fight in the crowd. Mercer jumping over that barricade, and there she goes. These two are going to take it into the crowd now. Nice punch by Mercer. Viking Queen with a punch of her own. Dragging her deeper into the audience, into the fans, and towards that section with the tables and chairs. These two ladies getting extreme. Oh, kick to the stomach of Mercer. A headbutt right to the back of the head. Viking Queen back and forth. These ladies are going at it. And the Viking Queen pulling her even more deeper into the audience, but Mercer fights out of it. And it looks like they're going to visit the other side of the arena soon. There they go. Mercer's going to drag her. Drag her all the way to the other side there. This lady's going at it. Viking Queen with a huge right punch. Aaron Mercer with a huge left one into a right one. With another huge punch. These two going, the Viking Queen's controlling this a little more. Going at it right there. She's just punching her back and forth like a punching bag, throwing her into the barricade over there. Viking Queen. Now they're going to go back maybe to the other side. No, they keep going back to this side. These two going at it. For the first time tonight, these two have took it to the fans. Viking Queen controlling this match, taking it right to Mercer, beating the holy heck out of the hardcore hearts champion. Aaron with an elbow. Aaron dragging. Viking Queen headbutting Mercer. These two still going at it left and right. Viking Queen. These two just headbutt after headbutt to the head of Mercer. Punch to Mercer, and they're getting towards those tables and those weapons. Finally, and Mercer just flipping the Viking Queen onto a table and breaking it. And now it's DDT, and it's over just like that. A KO to the Viking Queen out of nowhere. Viking Queen controlled the whole match while they were in the audience. Punches galore, and once they reached to the weapon area, Mercer just came out of nowhere and flipped the Viking Queen on a table, hit her with a DDT to the concrete, and KO for the big Viking Queen. Aaron Mercer, still your Hardcore Hearts champion tonight on the 25 Days of Gore, and there you see it. She holds her title high and proud. Mercer, still your champion. That was a fight. That wasn't even a match. Mercer playing possum, taking all that punishment and then flipping the Viking lady right on that table. Following it up with a killer DDT to knock the big woman out. But I'm sure that it isn't the last we'll see of the She-Viking. And on to your world title match. Joe Rivers finally gets his opportunity to challenge Galante for the ECCW world title. There's your challenger, Joe Rivers. He has been waiting patiently, watching Lewis C go at it back and forth with Galante. Right after Galante won that title at the Crazy Eights ladder match. But he sat patiently, and now he's going to get his opportunity to challenge for the Gore Championship against none other than Galante. Galante trying to defend his Pride Championship earlier on in a Pride Rules match against Tomashin, one half of the Flames of Olympus, but was not successful as Tomashin got not one but both pinfalls in that Pride Championship match and took the Pride title away from Galante. Will Galante have the same luck in his world title match against Rivers? Or will he leave here at least with the World Championship? We're about to find out. Been a great pay-per-view so far. We've seen the Stud become the first ever New Blood champion. The Surplus Marines kept their tag team championship. Colt Shields lost his TV title to Eli Satoru. And Frank the Butcher also lost his title to Ricky Savage in the first match. And now we're going to see the World Championship on the line. Will Joe Rivers be able to grab that title? Even if he wins that title, there's been a lot of speculation of Joe Rivers retiring soon. And a few people in the back have confirmed that he will be retiring come January. So if he wins this title, I wonder what are his intentions? What are his intentions, his true intentions with the Gore Championship if he wins it from this man, the Gore champion Galante? Galante is a great talent, but tonight has not had the best of luck with him. Already lost one of his titles. And now Joe Rivers looking to take away his world title. Nonetheless, Galante still keeps a positive face and attitude and will do his best to try to retain his world title right here. He's just that kind of champion. Joe Rivers ready, the challenger. Look at the champion, Galante, holding on to that title. All we gotta do is wait for the ref, and this world heavyweight title match can get underway. Ref showing that belt off, and that's a new title that was handed to Galante earlier this week. Beautiful title, beautiful shiny new title for the world champion, and here we go. Belt rang, match underway. Galante, Joe Rivers seated. He's just wrenching his neck right now. Galante slamming Joe to the floor, but now he's picking him up. Joe reversing it into a clothesline there. Rivers with a nice kick. And now he's gonna, showing the power. He just picks up Galante with dead weight lift and slams him. Rivers throwing Galante to the ropes. Bumping off each other. Galante reverses, throws Rivers to the ropes. Goes for a spinning heel kick, but misses. Rivers dodges that. Goes for a quick pin. I think it's too early. One. I think it's just a one. Too early, Rivers. Too early. Joe Rivers looking like he's going to do it. I thought he was going for a DDT. Turns it into like a power driver. A cradle power driver. Kicks the elbow of Galante. Jawbreaker by Galante to Rivers. Galante going for, no. He was trying to go for that choke slam. He was doing the same thing against Tomashin earlier tonight, and Tomashin just kept reversing it. Galante going to the second ropes with a nice flipping senton onto the abdomen of Joe Rivers, but he's taunting to the fans, and I think he should stay on him. This is a very important match for the world title, and if I was him, I wouldn't want to make any mistakes. Rivers reversing, kicking him in the shin, but Galante reverses into an arm drag, and what's he going to turn this into? He just throws Rivers. Throws Rivers right over his shoulder. Now Rivers reverses with a nice right, going for a nice kick, but Galante reverses. A huge kick to the back of the head of Joe Rivers. And Galante could be trying to end this soon, and I think he's going to spin him all the way around the world. And here we go. Rivers going for a little ride. Going for a little airplane ride, if you call it. And both these guys, I'm pretty sure they're going to be dizzy afterwards. And I don't think Galante is going to let that stop him. Going for a pin. We got a 1, 2, no. Rivers gets the shoulder up. Galante back up to his feet, gonna fly. I don't know if that's a good idea from Galante, but we'll see what happens. He's gonna wait for Rivers to get back up to his feet. Off the ropes, yeah, beautiful. It's a beautiful clothesline off of the top rope by Galante. Stomp right to the face of Rivers. Kick to the spine. Stomped right on his hand. Galante again, the momentum of this match, but Rivers reverses it. Nice punch onto the ropes and a clothesline right over the ropes and onto the outside. Rivers getting a little bit of momentum, taunting to the fans, trying to get them on his side. Just planting Galante on the outside with a punch. Little kick punch combo. Now he's getting a ladder from under the ring. What's he going to do with the ladder? Pushing, just hits Galante with the ladder. Now he's punishing him. Hit him twice with that ladder, then dropped it. I thought he was going to go for a little mayhem there and keep hitting him with that ladder, but he dropped it. Alright, Galante. No. Rivers. Neck breaker on the outside. Almost on that concrete. As you can see, is there on the borderline of the mat and the concrete of the floor here. Galante trying to fight off Rivers. Throws him. Almost throwing Rivers into the steel steps, but he falls. Tumbles ahead of time. Rivers with a backdrop to Galante. He's going to look under the ring for something else. And a chair. Looks like he didn't want the chair. Or maybe he's saving it for later. But Galante just did a belly to Rivers. And Rivers almost falling on that chair. But luckily he avoided it. A cover from Galante. 1. No, Rivers kicking out quickly. Well, Galante just missed that. Alright. Now he's going to pick up Rivers for a huge slam. Like a whiplash slam and a kick to the midsection from Galante. And Galante may be roughing up Rivers to put him in a finisher with that wind-up spine buster. Huge power move there by Galante. Rivers somehow finds a way to reverse Galante's moves. They're going to set up Galante for something there, but no. Didn't work in time. Galante going for that huge kick. Rivers moves out of the way. Oh, Galante just threw Rivers a few feet away. Just threw him like a laundry bag. Rivers, though, with a huge power bomb. Got a 1, 2. Turns it into that Boston Crab. Galante gets out of it. Rivers showing off a little. Feeling good about himself. Picks up Galante. Huge clothesline into another. Gonna duck that. Oh, thought he was gonna go for a schoolboy, but turns it into a rolling kick. Sends Galante right into the corner. Galante with a... Alright, Rivers. Punch to the abdomen. And a kick. A nice punch like he did on the outside. That combo that laid out Galante earlier on. Wow. Slamming that hand. Wrenching that shoulder of Rivers. Galante is not playing. Alright, Rivers. Oh, going for that kick like earlier, but he missed again. But he hit him with that chop right to the chin. And now he's gonna, looks like he's gonna power bomb him. He just threw him. He's going for a pin here. What's it gonna be? 1, 2. No, Galante kicks out after the huge power bomb by Joe Rivers. Galante trying to get back up to his feet. Rivers with trying to go for a punt kick. Right. Oh, Rivers just laid out Galante with that spinning kick and a pin. 1, 2. No, Galante still in the match. After a huge kick out of nowhere by Joe Rivers. Galante still fighting back, but I know that kick has to have leveled Galante. And a curb stomp to Galante and another pin. We got a 1, 2, 3. Rivers. Joe Rivers is your new Gore champion. after a huge curb stomp to Galante. Unbelievable match. We got a new ECCW Gore champion, and it's Joe Rivers. You see Galante going for that huge kick. Rivers moved out the way. Rivers with that huge power bomb. Another huge power bomb. 2, not a successful pin there. But he hit him with that curb stomp to become your new ECCW Gore champion. Rivers. Unbelievable night. Thank you, everyone.